Did you know 1 in every 3 bites of food you eat depends on a single insect? That's right. Bees are the unsung heroes of the natural world. Today, we're diving into the magic of pollination, but not just once. We're exploring it at 5 completely different levels. By the end, you'll see the natural world in a whole new way, like never before. Let's start at the beginning. Imagine you're in a magical garden where flowers whisper secrets to bees. The bees are like tiny messengers, picking up pollen from one flower and dropping it on another, helping them grow and make fruit. Without these busy bees, many of your favorite fruits and veggies, like apples, strawberries, and almonds, wouldn't exist. It's like a never-ending game of tag, but with flowers and pollen instead of hands and feet. And guess what? Bees aren't the only pollinators. Butterflies, moths, and even hummingbirds help out too. But nature has even more secrets to reveal. Let's level up. Now, let's get scientific. Pollination is the process by which pollen is transferred from the male part of a flower to the female part. This transfer can happen in many ways, by wind, water, or animals, but most often, it's done by insects like bees. In fact, bees pollinate about 75% of the world's flowering plants and 35% of global food crops. And here's a mind-blowing fact. A single hive can visit 5 million flowers to make just 1 pound of honey. That's like a team of athletes running non-stop to deliver a single, tiny snack. Now let's look at the science driving all of this. Pollinators like bees are not just busy, they're super strong. They move 20 times their body weight in pollen every day. This incredible strength is the result of millions of years of evolution, shaping them into perfect pollination partners. Studies show that bees evolved alongside flowering plants during the Cretaceous period, forming a mutualistic relationship. This coevolution helped diversify both plants and pollinators, leading to the rich biodiversity we see today. But knowing the science is just the beginning. Let's look at how this affects the world around us. Pollination is the backbone of agriculture. Without it, we'd lose 75% of global crops and 90% of wildflowers. That's why pollinators are essential to food security, biodiversity, and even the economy. In the US alone, pollinators contribute over $20 billion to the agricultural economy every year. But pollinators are under threat. Habitat loss, pesticides, and climate change are pushing many species to the edge. That's why conservation efforts are critical. Protecting pollinators means protecting our food, our environment, and our future. And finally, the perspective that ties it all together. In the 18th century, scientists first began to understand the role of insects in pollination. Over time, we've learned how pollinators shape ecosystems, influence climate, and even affect human health. Today, researchers are discovering new pollinators in unexpected places, like bats, birds, and even some beetles. These discoveries are changing the way we see the natural world and our place in it. Pollination is more than a process. It's a story of life, adaptation, and the delicate balance of nature. And scientists still can't explain why some flowers attract certain pollinators with such precision. Pollination is the invisible thread that connects every living thing on Earth. From a child's garden to a scientist's lab, from a farmer's field to a forest at dusk, pollination is magic in motion. Which level gave you a new way to see pollination?